Kamaru Usman is back, guys. That's all I have to say. Like, seriously, that was unexpected. I didn't think Usman was gonna win. Like, I mean, realistically speaking, I didn't think he was gonna win. I knew it was gonna be a decision, though. I wasn't counting him out. People were over exaggerating this, saying Usman was gonna lose by round one TKO, round two TKO. But I knew deep down, I'm like, Usman's got this. He's a veteran of the sport, one of the best ever, second greatest welterweight. He's going to give Joaquin Buckley a huge run for his money, and that's exactly what happened. One thing I want to point out immediately from this fight was Kamaru Usman's wrestling. His wrestling was really, really, really good against Joaquin Buckley. And it's weird because Joaquin Buckley's faced wrestlers before, but none of them have been on the level of Usman. Like, he had that Colby Covington fight, but that was in short notice, and Colby Covington is, let's be honest, he's kind of washed. And Kamaru Usman was taken down so easily. Like, Joaquin Buckley, he didn't look like it looked like he wasn't even trying sometimes. Like, he would just get taken down and just lay on his back. And Kamaru Usman would just sit there and just hold him there for the whole round. It wasn't boring. Like, he was landing good ground and pound. He even cut open one of the eyes of Joaquin Buckley at one point. So it wasn't just boring ground and pound. He was trying to go for the finish, I could tell. But the round ended. There wasn't really anything he could do at that point. Now, I'm not going to sit here and just poop on Joaquin Buckley. Like, I think he is a good striker. Like, in his fight against Colby Covington, he was piecing him up bad and really showing really good striking skills. But in this fight, he fought really stupid. I'm not gonna sit here all day and be like, "Oh, he sucks." He just didn't fight smart. He telegraphed his punches so ungodly bad, where at the point where Usman had 5 business days to react to his punches. Like, he was fighting like a dumb muscle guy. He reminded me of Chandler in this fight, and not in a good way. He fought really stupid. There was even a point where Kamaru Usman had Joaquin Buckley in a single leg and had his leg in the middle of the octagon. There's nothing for Joaquin Buckley to grab on. And instead of defending the takedown, he started throwing punches while Kamaru Usman had his leg, which is a huge no-no. If you're in a situation like this, you want to defend the takedown and then get back to the striking. But then Joaquin Buckley was throwing punches while Kamaru Usman had his leg. This is some super low IQ stuff. This is something a dunce like Michael Chandler would do. And one weird thing I noticed about the fifth round is that for some reason, I don't know what happened with Joaquin Buckley. I don't know if he had like a post-nut clarity moment or something. Like, he looked in his hands, he was like, "Oh, I can fight now." And then he just did surprisingly good during the fifth round. He was doing good in the feet. He was stuffing the takedowns. He hurt Usman, and he had Usman scared. I could tell he was putting some real pressure on Usman, but it was the fifth round, so it didn't even matter at that point. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going through his head. Maybe he was just like screwing around and wasn't taking him seriously till the end. I don't really know. But I'm not the only one who noticed this too. A bunch of other MMA YouTubers have noticed that Joaquin Buckley did good during the fifth round, and in the other rounds just was freaking getting just raped on the ground. Another thing that really surprised me is Joaquin Buckley didn't use nowhere near as many kicks as I thought he would. He threw a kick, I think it was at the middle of round 1 or 2, and it visibly bothered Usman, and then he proceeded to just never do it ever again. And we all know Kamaru Usman has bad knees. Like, he said his knees are fine. No, they're not. Look at this picture. They look like toothpicks. And his knees didn't look bad this fight, though. Like, he didn't move around like someone who had bad knees. There was one point where he tried to emote Joaquin Buckley and just fell over. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, he tried to emote on him while he was down and then just tumbled over. It was kind of funny. Now, as for what's next for both of them in the octagon, I think Joaquin Buckley will definitely bounce back. He'll probably fight another up-and-coming contender and then just destroy them, probably. And as for Kamaru Usman, I think we all want to see the Bilal fight. Like, Kamaru Usman versus Bilal is a fight we all want to see. They've been beefing on their podcast. They've talked about fighting each other before. And I think if Usman beats Bilal, he should get a title shot against the winner of JDM and Islam, whoever wins that fight. But yeah, Kamaru Usman definitely still has it. He's back, guys. I can officially say Kamaru Usman is back, and he's in the title contention, which is crazy because no one thought he would win. I didn't think he would win. I thought Buckley would sleep him in round 3 or 2. But Kamaru Usman proved me wrong. He proved everybody wrong, and he did it. He beat the young and hungry up-and-comer. And if you look at the age difference between these two, Joaquin Buckley is 31 and Kamaru Usman is 38. And I know this has nothing to do with the fight, but John Jones, like the whole Jones and Aspinall situation, Jones is 37 and Aspinall's 32. That's 5 years. Like, come on. Kamaru Usman's pushing 40. He's almost a middle-aged man, and he fought Joaquin Buckley, who just turned 31. He's fresh. And he's a rising contender of the division, and Kamaru Usman just destroyed him. Imagine if John Jones did that to Aspinall. What if Aspinall goes out there and fights Jones, and Jones just destroys him like this? Look how much respect Kamaru Usman's getting now. People are really putting respect in his name and his knees. He's getting so much praise right now from fans. Even I'm rooting for Kamaru Usman. I wasn't really a fan of him, but after this fight, I can confidently say that I'm rooting for Kamaru Usman, and I really hope he becomes champion. That'd be super cool. Like, we already have Volk as champion. Volk bounced back from losses. Kamaru can probably do the same thing. And it'd just be so cool having them both as champion the same year. But anyway, that'll be it for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.